Scones. Have you tried our scones? Okay, let's just all take a moment. If you've never tried any of our foods before, it's just my personal opinion. I've been doing this show for almost 2 years. This is a fabulous, delicious, yummy place to start. I personally love our scones. I literally order them usually every time. I've given them as gifts. Today we have a completely different offer. Same delicious, yummy, quarter-pound, ginormous. Look at the size of the scones. Oh my gosh. Do you know how hard it is to do this show in this studio with all of these aromas? And I can't have a bite of anything, but look at these scones. I mean, here's my favorite. The cranberry orange, oh my gosh. So here's your offer, because this is one day only, and we are doing something a little different. You are automatically going to get the incredible cinnamon chip, which is one of their best sellers. I mean, just look at that for a moment. Look at the cinnamon chip. You automatically get those, right? You get 8 of those, and then you get to choose the flavor of the next 8 that you choose. So you get a total of 16. So for instance, over here is the combination of the 8 of the cinnamon chip and then 8 of the butter pecan. Down below, I'm always about the cranberry orange. It's my #1 favorite. You get the cinnamon chip and then you get the cranberry orange. I could eat the cranberry orange every single day for the rest of my life and never tire of it. I know, my producer is ordering that one. It's so good because it's like citrus and tart because, we'll talk about it. And then you can choose, now this one actually sounds really delicious to me too. This is 8 of the cinnamon chip and then you get 8 of the raisin. And only 300 of those. A lot of people have pre-ordered that. I love the idea of the cinnamon one and then the raisin. I don't know, it's something about that offer. That's a new offer. And then you've got the cinnamon chip and the blueberries. So they're on sale, they're $10 off, which is, I believe, and Crystal, help me out with this, I believe this is one of the lowest prices we've ever offered on these. If you want them,
yes. Oh my.
Verify for me if these are on auto ship. I don't recall that they are. I think because they marked the no auto ship. You know why? You know why? Because they marked them down and put them on sale. So I'm telling you, get them while you can. It doesn't matter about the auto ship in this case. Get them, and you can buy more than one. Because they took, I think, $10 off on these. If you've tried them and you love them as much as I do, please call the show, talk to me. Also, don't forget to follow us on Facebook. Leave your comments here, but Crystal, let's get into it. I'm gonna pick up the cinnamon since that comes with, the cinnamon chip comes with all of them. And the fact that we're including the cinnamon chip is not by mistake. It's actually deliberate and intentional. It's one of the #1 top sellers.
And you can see why. I mean, first of all,
look at
gigantic.
That.
The cinnamon always seems to come out just so beautifully when you get these home. The reason why these are oh so flaky and delicious, as you can see Marlo pulling it apart there.
Look at all the cinnamon chips on the inside.
I know. That's the best thing. So we want you, when these arrive, baked fresh, not sitting on a shelf somewhere, we want you to gently warm these up for the best experience of eating a scone. So the reason why is, first of all, it really softens up and activates the butter and the heavy cream that is at the base of all of our scones. So putting it in your oven for just 10, 15 minutes at like 325, that's what I did. So this one was baked. And it's so funny because I say to the boys, again, they love the scones. I say, hey, I made scones, which just means I put them in the oven. And it's what you're going to do too. And it smells so divine.
Yeah. I got to order these too. How many, I apologize, Crystal. How many of these do we have remaining, Allison? Because I've got to order these myself today. I'm going, well, because I'm going to visit my family this weekend. And this would be the perfect like little house gift to give, you know, to be able to give to them. I mean, who doesn't? I mean, come on, 16 quarter-pound scones. All right, almost 500 have been ordered. Don't miss it. This is a big deal because this is a low, low price. Actually, one of the best prices that we've ever offered. You get 8 of the cinnamon chip, and then you choose the other flavor. Do you want the other flavor to be blueberry? Would you like the other flavor in the raisin? Would you like the other flavor in the butterscotch pecan? Or would you like my personal favorite, which is the cranberry orange? So don't wait on these. If you've tried them, under $12, free shipping. Everybody uses FlexPay. Let's go from the cinnamon chip to, let's go to my favorite.
You know, I should have known you would pick that. The cranberry orange has really been, I think, such a surprise because it has something a little different than the other scones in terms of the fact that it gives you a bright taste, because not only do you see that you're getting 2 different types of cranberries, we also flavor it with pure orange oil. So there's this delightful mix of the tartness of the cranberry with the orange oil, of course, the flaky layers of the buttery scone that is always so satisfying. And then on top, there's this little dusting of like a crystallized sugar. So this is such a great way to start the day, because if you have your nice warm coffee and you have your bright cranberry orange scone, I mean, that's a great way to wake up right there.
I tell you what, these are a winner. I mean, with like I said, for me, a nice cup of hot tea.
It's an experience.
They're
so
wonderful.
I have to tell you,
they're wonderful.
You're getting 4 pounds of scones, right? So 8 in each box, 16 total. And I don't want you to be overwhelmed with getting, 4 pounds of scones, because you can actually put them in your freezer for up to 6 months. And that's exactly what my parents do.
Yes.
So my mom, she pulled out her butterscotch pecan, and she goes, I've had these in my freezer since November. And just this last weekend, my mom and dad enjoyed the butterscotch pecan, which I have to say, I know you're holding up the blueberry there, which,
I'll
by
go
the way,
to the butterscotch pecan. Here it is.
Okay, thank you for that, Marla, because everyone can now see when you warm these up what happens to those butterscotch chips.
By the way, 600 people, 600 have been ordered, 600 people trying to get these. Don't miss it. Free shipping, sale price, FlexPay. I don't have my phone on me. Oh, shoot. I left my phone in the bag.
You got enough to worry about.
No, but you don't know the address. I got to ship it out of town.
Oh.
I know. Okay. All right, they're gonna try. My phone is in my bag. They're gonna try to get my phone.
Someone help Marlo shop,
well,
please.
Because the producer is saying that the cranberry orange is gonna sell out, and but actually with these flavors, you can't go wrong. Honestly, that really is my #1 favorite. But I love blueberries. I love raisins. I mean, you're talking about this butterscotch pecan. So let's go back to this one. And it's, I mean, look at how they look. They're 1/4 pound. So they're very dense. Lots of butter. Look, we're not counting calories when we're eating scones now. We're
enjoying every second of it.
Absolutely. This is really about savoring foods, and foods are one of the great pleasures in life. So that's what this is. And believe me.
That's why we have taste buds, folks, because things are supposed to taste good. So
and we're supposed to indulge, right? Every now and again.
Yes. And this one particularly, I think, is so decadent. So if you have a little sweet tooth, if you love the idea of butterscotch chips melting into flaky layers of buttery scone, why not? So we've got the 2 traditional scones left, which is the raisin and then the blueberry. And I've got a blueberry open right now.
Okay.
And I just want you to see, again, this is a nice traditional scone, but all of those flaky, beautiful layers and those huge real blueberries that are baked into this. Remember, we also are a made from scratch bakery. So the reason why these taste amazing is the ingredients. And we start with pure butter and heavy cream. And then, of course, when these arrive to you, I love the fact that they are not sitting, on a bakery shelf somewhere. They are being delivered fresh to you, much like those lemon bars that you saw earlier. And, I had never really had many scones growing up, because it's one of those things where, you kind of had to go to a gourmet bakery to get them. And they're not, cheap. So the fact that we can now enjoy these all year round, and we do Scone Sunday around here. So it'll be Scone Sunday morning. And it might be a fun tradition for you to be able to enjoy for weeks to come. I love the fact that now we have raisin, which to me screams breakfast.
Yes.
And it's always about who gets more raisins in their cereal, right? Well, this reminds
Crystal,
me of that.
quick update. I apologize just to get in there. Cranberry Orange is almost completely sold out. Almost
There you
gone.
go, Marlo.
So over wow, 70%. Listen, I know I'm an influencer. They really did bring my phone. Thank you, guys. I need to order for sure. Yeah, because they're telling me that the Cranberry Orange is going to sell. Listen, they're all delicious. It's just that, you know, for me, it's just something about the Cranberry Orange. That's the one that I always order that. But again, if you love blueberries, I love the idea of the blueberries. The raisin, which is the one that we're talking about, this one I haven't had. So let's talk about this because I think maybe we've only shown this one other time. I don't recall even, you know, offering, we don't usually have the raisin. And to your point, this is so perfect for breakfast.
So perfect. And hey, you know, if you're doing the cinnamon and raisin combo, come on. I mean, your breakfasts are set now for the next couple of months, right? It's just the beauty
oh my gosh,
of
look how flaky.
the buttery, flaky layers. This is kind of a no-nonsense scone and very savory. And the fact that this, we have not even touched upon the fact that these are the perfect vehicle for your butter, for your jams, especially this one and the blueberry in particular.
Yes.
But I have to say, I think it's because we know that these are so good on their own, but cutting them in half, perhaps putting some strawberry cream cheese on it. You know, I just went ahead and put a whole glob of butter on this one because these are meant to be enjoyed. And with, you know, how gigantic they are at a quarter pound.
So Chris,
I just wanted you to show quickly. Yep, I just wanted to show you the box because I know you're thinking about bringing this. This comes in these two cute little bakery boxes that it's all sealed up for you.
And remind us of the shelf life again.
So up to 6 months in the freezer, and my mom just pulled hers out at 5 months. So, you know,
if you can, buy more than one because I live alone, and I usually buy these, and I just take them out one at a time. And with 6 months shelf life, you can't go wrong. Now, listen, if you've got a larger family, you're getting 16, but I'm telling you, the aroma in your home is gonna be so intoxicating that you'll want to eat more than one. I mean, they're really delicious. They're telling me I have to wrap it up. If you love it, thank you for your phone calls and your orders. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you for the lemon bars. Don't forget to buy those lemon bars. They're only here one time a year. Our drink of the week. I want you to go to my Facebook page, hsn.com, or check out our Instagram page because this drink of the